Hello. It is me, Evan Lava HD, or as I pronounce it, Evan Lava HD. Here to just bring you all a last a New Year's message, I guess. As the time of recording this, it is less than 12 hours before it's going to be 2026, and that to me is insane. Like, it's crazy to think that a New Year's already going to be getting pretty soon here, and that that 2025 is already done. And 2025 for me was it was a whole mixed bag. Like, there was a lot of great that's happened this year, which I'd rather just stick to focusing on that. And there was also a lot of bad this year for me, at least. That's I'm only gonna focus on the positive because it's better to focus on the positive than always dwell on the negative. Um, but before I start that, I just want to give huge thank yous to everyone. To all my friends who joined me on the stream and helped me shoot the shits for everything there. Thank you. Like, I enjoyed doing those streams. They were very fun. I liked talking to you all there who did come on and did say stuff in the chat. So thank you everybody who did that as well, who watched me basically just do whatever. I'm sorry that I have not been consistent with my last update video has said. A lot had changed in that time itself, which I don't really know if I want to touch on. And if it's not obvious, again, I'm not scripting any of this. This is coming right from the heart here. But thank you. Like I said, I already thanked my friends for even just being there for the streams. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate they joined me on the stream. They added commentary. I had fun. Thank you to everybody who watched those streams. Thank you to all my lovely viewers who did that. From the bottom of my heart, it means a lot to me that y'all would just sit there and listen to me shoot shit for 2+ hours, and this whole community itself. I want to thank the YBC community so much. I'm very strong in saying this. I have a strong feeling that literally nobody in the community, a good majority of the community, has no clue who the fuck I am, and that's fine with me. I don't really care. It's not something that is affecting me personally. It's just one of those things where it's a whatever. It's whatever. It's just how life be sometimes. And it doesn't really bother me, but honestly, the community itself, thank you all so much. I very much am a big fan of this community. I've been a fan of Verbal Ace's work since I was about 6 years old. Yeah, that's at, it was around episode 4 of Cartoon Beatbox Battles when I first found the series itself. And ever since then, I've always kept tabs on it. And then eventually I found HYB. And then it spiraled from there when I started watching other shows like MBO. Does anybody remember MBO? The original BFY. And Ollie, AYB, all these YouTuber battles, all those things. I had found that I loved watching those, and that became a huge thing. And I told myself, when I started watching those, I want to be a part of this. I want to do something here. And I am very happy to finally say in 2025, I finally am someone in the community. I have gotten those opportunities now. I've got a bunch of matchups happening here pretty shortly that I've been working on. I'm not going to confirm any more release dates because every time I miss those release dates, it just hurts me because it's I said I would do this, but I'm not able to do this because I swear, like clockwork, I don't know if this is magic or not, my pure unluckiness, something always comes up, or I always get sidetracked. That sidetracking is more on me, but something always pops up. Always pops up. Last time, when I recorded that video around the end of September, I was fairly confident in saying, oh yeah, I'd be getting a bunch of stuff out. And I even had a freaking post on my community tab where I was soon about something. That's never gonna come out, by the way. It was originally supposed to be a performance against FoxTube, which that whole tournament got canceled, and I also had experienced something life-changing around that time. I again don't really want to touch on that because again, that's more so my personal life, and I'd rather keep my personal life outside of the media's view. and just on the internet there, the best you're ever getting is my first name and a face to go with the name. Best I'm ever given the media. Um, but fuck, like no, the YBBC and the community itself. I love the community, honestly. There are a lot of people who are very nice in that community, like very sweet, very kind to me when I joined, and um, like honestly, a lot of respect to them. And I gotta say though, two people, like I consistently talk to two people there in the community. Um, One of those being Coiny fan there. I'm also in his tournament. Big shout out to you, brother. Thank you for giving me a shot there, and like just thank you for being kind towards me, man. Like it's honestly fun anytime talking to you, and I enjoy our talks. And I know this other one's a little more controversial because I know, I know not everybody likes him. I know he isn't the best of guys. Like I'm just saying that. Like I know he's not everybody's like, and I'm going to admit he did do something that he shouldn't have done. It wasn't smart. It wasn't proper. It wasn't good by any means. But John the B, always been kind towards me, um, and like I get it. Some people don't like him. I get why some people don't like him. I'm very well aware of the controversy there in itself. But he's always been kind towards me. He's always like we've had our talks. He's a pretty good like I get like again I get it. I get it where some people are just like, "Oh no, this that he did this, he did that." I'm not saying I don't understand where you come from if you don't like him. But he's always been kind towards me, and he's never said anything truly negative towards me or whenever we talk. So he's he's not bad by any means. I don't think anybody should give him like. I get why people gave him crap. I'm not gonna say I don't get it, but to just jump off of this entire topic here, I just want to give special shout outs to both Quinny Fan and John the Bee. Like both have been very kind to me since joining the community. So thank you guys. And on top of that, I really do appreciate like everything that's happened to me this year. Like finally being able to start uploading on YouTube has been something I have wanted to do when I was like younger. And like then again, a lot of things when you say you're younger, you probably aren't going to do later on. But I did do this. I did decide to post to YouTube. I did decide to do content because I knew I wanted to do something here on YouTube. I wanted a channel where I could like shoot any shit, like just talk about whatever I want. And like I've said this before, I don't want to stick mainly towards YBBC content. I do want to branch off and talk about other things. There are other things I'm passionate about as well besides this community. Like I like wrestling. I like Pokemon. Like those are two things I've always wanted to talk about. I'm a big fan of pro wrestling, and I'm a big fan of Pokemon there. So if I were to ever do videos off branching on that, it'd either be wrestling talk, Pokemon talk, or like just gaming with my friends. Simple as that. I don't want anything too extraordinary there. But aside from that, I don't want to have this be like an update video being like, what's in it for the future? Well, I guess it's going to be like that. I'm sorry, I just went against my word. But this is like, what's going on for 2026? I'm going to be dropping stuff 2026 for sure. I should be able to get my streaming back in 2026. I should be able to get that all backing up. And if I am able to get my streaming finally like allowed again, and I'm allowed to stream once more, because again, YouTube took that away from me mainly just because I was underage apparently, and I'm pretty sure on the guidelines it said I had to be 16 or older to stream. I could have read those wrong, but what I did read there is I'm supposed to get it back when I turn 16, and that should happen. And I'm gonna be turning 16 there on January 29th. So, yeah, I'll be getting all the streaming stuff back, and when I do, I have no promises in keeping a consistent schedule, because when I was trying to keep that consistent schedule before, at the beginning it was fine, I enjoyed it, but then eventually I had other things getting in the way as well, because, well, life gets in the way of a lot of things, and that's just how life is sometimes. I don't like it, but some things happen in life where you just can't ignore them, and you gotta go do it. And around that time I was also doing a bunch of extracurriculars, like I was doing sports. I do like I've always been a guy who's been playing sports there, so I was doing that during the summer. So that's what took me away from streaming there for a bit, and why I wasn't able to do it consistently. And then eventually the streaming went from, oh, I did it on Mondays, I do it on Thursdays, instead of being that consistent Saturday or weekend schedule I did. That's something I did regret doing. Is trying to keep a consistent schedule. Like, I want to try to keep consistent streaming up, but if I were to bring it back, I'd have to tone it down, and it would only be every 2 weeks. Like, 1 week I'd do streaming, next week I'd have a break streaming. Because, I don't know if you know this about me, but I have a very low attention span sometimes. And sometimes I get sidetracked on what I'm doing, and it's not the funnest. And that's another thing that's kept me down from, like, making content, is because I can't stay focused on one thing for too long sometimes. And, like, I'll eventually be bored, and I'll be like, oh, I want to go do something else. Like, and that's a flaw in me. I can see that flaw, and I do want to try to improve on that. I want to get better at that, but that's not for me to talk about here. I just want to say, like, for 2026, I should be getting streaming back, and if I don't get streaming back, then I got a Twitch account just in case. I have backup plans. I know where to go on, and if I were to start doing Twitch, I wouldn't be doing tier lists anymore. I'd probably be just sticking more towards gaming, and maybe like the rare tier list once or twice, I guess, or like just the content I want to make. The content I want to do for streaming, I want to do it with my friends. So I'm going to try to do that. And, yeah, no. But, like, I want to talk about the positives again this year. So, again, huge thank yous to everybody who's helped me, everybody who's supported this channel as itself, everybody who has supported, well, just whatever I did. Like, from the bottom of my heart, that means a lot. Love to all you guys. And honestly, like, a lot of good has happened this year for me. So, and like, again, this good has come from me being able to start streaming. Like, I was finally able to do some things I wanted to start doing more. But then some of those habits also started to fall off again, like my streaming. It's not inconsistent in me to start losing interest in doing a habit. But I want to start doing streaming again once I get it back. I want to, like, 2026, I want to do more. So a goal I'm going to set for myself here right now that I'm going to try to achieve, but I can't promise you that I will achieve it, is I want to do more in 2026 than I did 2025. Because I'll have more freedom to do it. I will probably have more time to do it. At least I hope so. I can't promise anything. But what I want to do is I want to do more on this platform itself. I want to post videos that aren't just me going, like, update videos and, like, what I want for the future, because at that point it just gets repetitive. But I want to do more 2026. I want to make that a personal goal of mine. I guess you can say that's even my New Year's resolution. My New Year's resolution, I guess I could say, is, like, I want to do more. I want to do more for my YouTube channel. I want to do more for the community, because the community has, for me at least, like, it has done a lot for me. I'm not saying, like, it saved my life or anything, but it made me feel like I had something to watch and something for comfort in a time of my life where I really was, like, unaware of who I was, I guess you could say. But I gotta say this, thank you. Just, again, I'm saying this again, I'm so sorry if I repeat myself and I stutter on words, but thank you. Just thank you for everything. Anybody, again, even the people who are just seeing me for the first time and just watch this, thank you for watching. I want to give you that thank you. Like, appreciated that you've listened to me rant. That you've listened to me rant for about 14 minutes now. But a few things I do want to make very clear. One, I can't promise anything. Like, I can't guarantee anything, because, again, like, it's hard for me to, like, try and do something on a due date, and a due date does make it more mandatory for me to want to do something, because I want to get it done with, because a due date is, like, something like that. But I gotta start, I don't know if what I've just made sense at all there, but I want to start, like, trying to make those due dates. I want to make those deadlines. I want to start making deadlines for myself mentally that I have to post. So like I'm no longer going to give like dates for anything. Even the stuff I talked about streaming, I can't even guarantee that because I'm not guaranteed to get it back and I'm not guaranteed to want to do that schedule. So what I want to try to do here is I want to get like better at completing deadlines. You should expect something here January. I at least believe you should. I'm not sure if you will get anything January, but you should get something January posted from me that I have been working on. And it's not a long form video, it's a beatbox, it's a performance for the community. Because I have 2 that should be coming out January. Yeah, 2. 2 performances coming out January. You'll finally get to see my F tier performances. Yeah. But seriously, I'm gonna wrap up this here. Thank you all once more for everything for like the support this year that I have been given, by people who watched me, by my friends, by everybody, and all my friends who found this video. Thank you so much for just being my friends there. Like, it means a lot to me that you guys actually enjoy who the fuck I am, cause it's hard to like myself some days. If I'm being honest. And thank you to everybody who's watched this. It means the whole world to me. And thank you to the community for just existing in itself. Like, I gotta say, like, the majority, like, people I've seen talk online, like, they're very good people. Like, everybody in that community, majority of them, I can at least say what they seem like. They're pretty kind people. Like, they're not bad by any means. Like, they're very kind, very nice. Even with stuff that happens there, they're very good people. Like, everybody in the community is a good person. Everybody's a good person to me. Like, or at least most people are good people. Because, yeah, well, like, I'm so sorry. I was getting I was going on a side tangent there, but my apologies, but you can tell this is very unscripted, again. And just genuinely, like, thank you to everybody. Just, yeah, thank you. And I wish you all an incredible rest of your year here, even though it's not that much left. And a happy New Year's to you all, and I hope everybody an incredible 2026, and I hope you all have an incredible year that year. And I will see you all in the new year. Yeah, have a good day.